Okay, this is a device that I kind of rigged up. You can either use it in the end of a cordless drill, and basically you wrap your yarn around here, around the end of this, and then you just start turning it, and just keep turning until you get that yarn wrapped around it. Now I actually have a drill press, so I'm going to use that and show you how it is on that, but you can use it in a cordless drill. And what this is it's actually two brackets. I think this was off an air conditioner unit, and then I took a bolt. Let me undo this here. So I've got a carriage bolt, and then it's basically just through that bracket, and kind of makes a neat thing. Now I'll show you how this works on the drill press. Okay, this is how you make hair. You want to start by tying the cord to the apparatus itself, and then you just make sure you hold this at a fairly even level, and then keep a hand on the switch and go for it. Here we go. And just check it every little bit. What you're wanting to do is you're wanting to get some pretty thick strands here, because you're gonna well, we'll show you in a minute what we're gonna do. I think we'll do just a little bit more. Might be a good idea to wear gloves too, so you don't get burn on your hands. So we're gonna do it right about here. And let's go ahead and cut this. Let's see, we want to cut this. Let's bring it around, and I'm actually going to cut it right about here. And then go ahead and cut a piece that you can wrap around here. Doesn't matter where you wrap it at, just make sure it's good and tight. See, my deal here is got. There we go. Okay, draw that. Oops. Draw that good and tight. Yeah, that's not as tight as I'd like to do it. I'm going to do it again, just to make sure. Because you don't want any of that coming undone. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Now what you can do is you can either you can actually cut it right there while you have it on the deal, or just pull it off. Of course, you got your piece down here too. Okay, and now you have, this is gonna, you can either do it one of two ways. You can either just cut it straight in the middle and then have the hair hang off the head, kind of just like that, like this would be the top part. Or you can cut it close to the top here, get my hands out of the way, like cut it here on this side, and then that would be one long piece of hair. So I think for this puppet, since we're kind of running out of time, we're just going to cut it right down on the bottom there. So we'll do that when we get inside, and a little cold out here. So we'll make some more of these strands, and that's basically how that you make hair. I might add, this is what happens when you don't hold it tight enough and it gets away from you. So this is not foolproof, but we probably could make it so that it has little ledges here that come out to hold it. But anyhow, sometimes you have to waste some to gain some. Out of that whole ball of yarn, whatever you call it, that's all I wasted. So that's not too bad. And here's the finished product. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10. And of course we won't use all of these on our puppet, but we'll have extra for another puppet. In fact, we could probably do at least 2 girl puppets with these, and maybe 5 or 6 boy puppets by cutting it real short. So it's pretty good for one ball of yarn. Alright, this is how we put the the body of the puppet together, and what we're going to do is just take this piece of foam, which is it's going to be 16 inches in length by 7.5 inches wide, and then we're just going to hot glue it and then put some tape over it. So real easy process here. Hot glue is your best friend, and duct tape. Okay, and then we're going to put some duct tape over top of that. I should have had my strip ready first, because I don't have an extra hand now to keep that closed. Just let it, ouch, stick first. I always like to put one down the middle too, so it just gives a little bit more stability. Now we're going to put our body into our puppet. I'm going to take the black sleeve and just push it up to the head for now. I'm going to take our piece of foam and we're going to fold it in half, or kind of sort of like that, and then we're just simply going to insert it in. Go up almost to where it's parallel across the shoulders there, and then let go, and inside you'll see it's like that, and then you're just going to work it open. Take both hands inside and just kind of go back and forth like that until you get good body in shape. Pull your sleeve out and you're ready to go. Let's get that on. Now, notice that the this is just a little bit too high here for my liking, because you don't have a lot of neck room. So what you can do is take that and move it down a little bit, and that'll give you a little bit more neck room. Oh, I need hair. Now, here are some options you can do with the hair. There's just a lot of ways you can fix the hair. I think for this puppet, we're just going to take this and cut it in half. We're going to hot glue it up here at the top, just let it hang. Eventually we can put maybe what do you call that? Yeah, the thing that goes in your hair. Not a ponytail, but anyhow, one of those things. So she's going to be a short-haired girl puppet. When we use this for the boy's puppet, what you can do is you can actually tie it off in little sections like here. So you would make your tie there, and then you would hot glue this to and kind of make it look like a brush cut. So you would have a lot of these little pieces like this. So out of this strand, this would probably be enough for a boy's hair puppet. You could just keep tying it off and then cut it, and then hot glue the centerpiece into the top of the head, and then it would stick up around. So that's kind of how you put the hair on. Spots like that right there, what you can do is take some extra hair that's left over and just plant that in there, and we're going to do that here in just a little bit. I want to get the back done. Gotta get some haircut first. Here's what we're going to do on these bald spots, since we don't really want to waste any hair. Not cutting up anymore, so we'll just take some glue there, and we'll just take what's there and just kind of bunch it together. Kind of fill that in without burning your fingers. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Of course, once it's dry, then we'll be able to shake it loose and kind of get it to lay a little bit better. What you can see there is the back. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad at all. Let that dry a little bit and then fix her hair. I wanted to show you how the placement of eyebrows can actually change the appearance of your puppet. So she kind of looks a little bit mad there, and if we'll just arch them a little bit. Now, these bugged eyes kind of make her look a little bit goofy anyhow, but if you'll just arch those eyebrows a little bit, well, make it look not, see, she looks more like almost like she's ready to cry. Anyhow, we'll probably end up putting sunglasses on her when it's all said and done, I have a feeling. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm cool now. Got my shades on and I'm ready to go to town.
I think what we could have done with her different is put some ears on her, and if we did want to put glasses on, it would fit a whole lot better. So just some different things we could have done. But she's ready to go. Have a little shirt here we found at a, I don't know, thrift shop or somewhere.
Yeah, I don't mind hand-me-down clothes. Well, hey, it's been fun, but gotta get to bed. Bye.
I forgot to show you her hat. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of neat stuff you can do with puppets. And I don't know if I showed you without her glasses on, so, or glasses off rather. So you can create a professional looking puppet for $10 or less. You may be saying, well, all the material I bought off the top, right off the top, is a lot more than $10, and yeah, it will be. But if you average it out and you make several puppets, that your average cost is going to be about $10 per puppet. It's been fun.
Been fun.
Yeah. Hey, can you tell me what your name is?
I don't have a name.
You don't have a name?
No, you didn't give me one.
Well, let's just call you. We're gonna have to do something with your hat there, right?
Yep, keeps falling over my eyes.
Well, we're gonna have to call you something. Let's call you Seashore Sally. I don't know. I gotta get to bed. See y'all.